Yeah.
Lead by example.
Most def. Cool. Okay. So guys, I wanna go over y'all's rap names. K Reno, OG Point Blank, Klondike Cat. Let's start with you, K Reno. How did you come up with that rap name? I know what it means, but
it was a nickname I had since I was probably like in 4th grade. And before I even think about rapping. So when I started rapping, I didn't have a rap name. I was like, I didn't want to be MC this and MC that, you know. So I just kept my nickname carried over to the rap name. And then years later, I just applied the acronym to it. That was added on later. I was K Reno with snotty old kid.
I was deaf. OG Point, what's going on? You good?
My name? Yeah. I got my name by way of Gangsta Nip. Gangsta Nip came over Point Blank and I embraced it. I was already here, you know, I was already there. I embraced it when I got a hold of it. So shout out to Gangsta Nip and South Park Cycle. That's where the Point Blank name came from. Welcome. Damn, he just came in there. He just popped up.
Yeah. Okay, B. Man, my name wasn't always Klondike Cat. I first started off with the name VYBZ.AC. And KB and K Reno, man, it was supposed to be like a battle or something. We was in middle school. And I went to K school. And I was waiting on him to come out, and I was like, yeah, you know, you must be scared. He came out here, the whole school let out. And all of a sudden, you know, my confidence was high at that point, but all of a sudden, K came out of the school with the black book in his hand with about 50 people behind him. I said, oh, he got something. But we ended up ciphering. And we was cool, so we just ended up to a back and forth there, you know, and the other people that rap, they got into it. And we left years later when I became, I changed the name to Klondike Cat because of an artist that I rapped with, I got in a group with him, Sad Boy, he called himself Sad Warfare. So, man, would you change your name to Klondike Cat? I was like, man, that's not the cartoon. And he was like, nah, when they say your name, ain't nobody gonna mistake you for nobody else. And I was like, you got a point. I kept it and I stuck with it. Years later, I asked Kay, I said, Kay, you remember this dude, man, not just rapping with you at Thomas? VYBZ. I'm like, that was me. Years later, after we met again, you know. Yeah.
VYBZ, I was like, okay, it's never put the two together. Yeah, so the boys don't know, like, we old school, so that cartoon, Klondike Cat, South Park,
that's one class.
That's the first thing I thought about. I heard it on here and then Klondike Cat. I knew South Park, I knew the rap part a little bit.
Oh, that's cool. So you guys started in the 80s, correct? So you guys started in the 80s. How do you feel social media has impacted the music industry? Since you guys, you guys started in the 80s, it was a different hustle back then. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel like the social media has really impacted the music industry?
We saw the whole journey. We saw it from every step, every part of the evolution. But it's impacted it for the good and for the bad. You know, it's like social media is like money. It's how you use it. You can do good things with the money and you do bad things. So you gotta have the knowledge of how to make it work for you. And us being from the 80s, we had it kind of more to understand. We still going to understand how to utilize it to make it beneficial for us. But we get now. It's more than just, okay, just start this page, start this channel. It's more to it than that. All the intricate details of how to market and push it. But those principles are similar to how we always push the market anyway, just on the ground. You know, so once you do that, then we take notice from people. We take notice from people grew up in the social media age, you might never been alive at a time where it wasn't internet and all that. That was something that we didn't see at some point. So we smart enough to learn from those who know more than us. So we just utilize it the best of our ability. We don't try to be something that we're not in terms of doing what the young people do. We don't do that because the old dude looks stupid trying to act like the young. So we just take the principles of marketing, how to use the platform, and we just make it work with it.
Cool. Has it been easy to adapt to? As far as
you know, the challenge is learning the intricacies of what to do. But once you get that down, then you just fall in line.
Like with anything, I mean, you have to have the will to never stop wanting to learn and get better, because life is forever learning. So I mean, you know, it's like the younger ones learn from the elders also learn from the younger. You don't block that ability to be able to receive the knowledge from whoever it is.
I was deaf.
It was a blessing. Social media was a blessing. When it was birthed, it was a blessing because you could take this device and literally become a millionaire. You could take this device and be all over the world in your living room. In one push of the button. So that was great. So we got with it immediately. You know, you talking to, we used to get out there with posts. We still do. We still do the groundwork because I feel like that's very important. But we still get out and put posters all over your hood and all on the moon like Reno said. You know, we still get out there and do the groundwork, but the social media made it very easy.
And then too, you know what's crazy? It's like when you think about it from that question, it's like the way the game transitioned from physical units to digital, being probably 90% digital, still the market, small market physical. But if you don't adapt to that side of it, then you lost when you events after that. Because what are you going to do if you're a person who couldn't transform and reshape your hustle when the phasing out of the physical is taking place, or it's not as dominant as it was on the game time? You better lock in with how you're doing it now. So we do both. We still do both.
So you up close and personal with your fans too. You know, any fan can just hit you. Not saying, you know, depending on how big you is, you know, they probably ain't gonna hit you back, but you know, we hit them back.
We don't do that.
You know, they speak, we speak, you don't speak back. They gonna tell you, hey man, what's up, boy? What's up, man? Where you at?
Then look, we come from the days where
You had to do that.
where they used to actually write fan letters and send them in. So it might take 2 or 3 days. They write letters and send them to the record company, and you get the record. Now it's like, so I mean, those are some of the benefits of it, you know. Like Blank said, it's a blessing because I look at it in totality. I look at it from coming from the beginning to seeing it grow like this. So it's just interesting.
Right. So how? What's the importance of being able to connect to your fans? You know what I'm saying? What's the importance of being an artist and having to connect to your fans? I know that you have a podcast that you do every Friday.
Well, we don't have certain days. We just get one out of the week.
One out of the week. And so that's a way that you connect to your fans. But how important is that, being an artist, being able to connect to your fans?
Hands on. See, that's everything for us. See, that's what we built on. That's that's the all in our part. You know, it's like our fan base is what sustains us. So we never have it in our mind that we too big or they can need us, you know, getting a picture, getting an autograph, even getting a conversation, you know, because that's just how we always have been built and how we operate. So, and plus we know what our bread is, but so to not be able to put the two together and say, okay, the reason why you are paying your bills, the reason why you are driving this car, the reason why you are wearing this outfit is because there are people out there that saw fit to take their hard-earned money and spend money on product that you created out of your mind. So that's a real phenomenon when you look at it like that, because we building something from nothing and then presenting it to the people, and they taking it and like, and now it's a demand. Like, man, we got to have this. We got to get this one. And so it's never a time where a fan wants to holler at us, and I don't care if we coming out the gas, they wrong one. It's instant. You know, Blank said all the time, there's no us without them. You know, there's no us without them. And that's the simplest, most detailed way to say that.
It's a game break. It's gonna make or break.
Also, I think
Fans, you know what I mean? We gotta, you know, let's do that. No fans, no you.
No plan.
yeah, no plan. I think social media also has made it more obtainable and accessible to the artists. In some cases, it's taken the power away from the main record labels. Give the artist a chance to build himself up. That way, he's got more credibility when somebody presents an offer to him. You don't have to say, well, hey man, I don't know what to do. You know, he's like, hey, I'm already moving this many units. I'm hiding all these CDs right here. That number ain't gonna work. Let's talk some different numbers. So it made it easier for artists who are already having that drive or they got a buzz to be able to, increase their gap. You know, go talk on people that
Don't walk in, we walk.
Yeah. Most definitely. Cool. Okay, K Reno. So this is a direct question to you. You went to Australia in 2012 to perform.
07.
It was 07. Okay. Google. It was 07. So okay. To perform. Tell me how you build an audience overseas in an era where we didn't have streaming platforms.
We didn't have streaming platforms, but we did have the internet as a whole. So, like we were just talking about how fans used to send actually letters into the record company. We used to get letters from Australia all the time. You know? But once the internet came about, now those letters turned into email. People in their email hit me up like, hey man, we started So you talking about 93, 94 when the internet really started to build up. And we got on the train late. I know I got on the train late. I really started to get internet savvy to probably year 2000 when I was learning how to even work the internet. But yeah, MySpace was kind of the first introduction to social media platforms. So people would reach out. And before Australia, it was Finland. In Europe, that was the first place that reached out to me. I reached out and bring me over here. And we underground, like, bring me over. You know, but explaining to us, dude, y'all got fans over here. Y'all got people that love y'all. This thing got people over here. And once it was known that they were serious, let's go. So Finland was like blood in the water for me. Once I got a taste, once I got a sniff, then I'm ready. So 2 years later, guy reached out from Australia and was like, I'm gonna bring you over. I'm ready, let's go. So that was just like building on those experiences, and then Blank followed suit. You know, Blank, I don't know what year you go to Australia. But it wasn't long after me. Because once you get a taste of it, because you know, it ain't no place like home, like Dorothy said. But the love you get in different cities and hit different, the love you get in different countries hit way different.
even more.
You know, because you go over there a lot of times, you're not even aware of the impact that you have. I mean, you just over there. And then next thing you know, you step out and they screaming and holler like Michael Jackson. You know, so it's a shock. Like, okay, but then once you get a piece of that, it's that crack pipe.
Right.
You know, that's what it was.
Yeah.
For Penn in Australia, it was great.
Cool.
Great.
That's what's up. Okay. In today's generation of music, I don't know if you guys listen to today's hip hop or whatever, but which musician do you admire the most in today's hip hop game?
I come back last one.
Man, I give them all their respect.
Okay.
This game not easy. You feel me? You know, bottom line. You know, you gotta respect the up and coming, because we was up and coming at one point, and we wanted to be heard. So that's how I look at it. You know, I mean, it's a clean show.
We good. Yeah, we good. You cuss.
I'm just saying. You know, you can sell a piece of shit to somebody, but if you tell them what they can do with it or how it can work for them, I'm just saying. You know, so you just gotta get out here and just do your work and work hard and uplift, because we wanted to be uplifted. We wanted the ones that was ahead of us to help us. You feel me? So it's never no hate against the young up and coming artists. You know, it's nothing but trying to inspire them, trying to warn them about what's ahead. You feel me? See, because we open up a lot of them doors that they going through. Hello? You feel me? Because it wasn't no internet, because of them things. You know, we started back then. So, much love to all of them. Keep doing y'all thing. Never let nobody tell you what you can't do. So I'm not gonna be the one telling one of them what they can't do, because I wouldn't let that stop me. So keep going for what y'all know. Keep dropping that dope music. And there's a lot of dope, artists out there that's very successful. That's getting money. You know what I mean? And much success to them all. You know what I mean?
Now, for me, it's a little different. 'Cause I listen to everything, so I'm always on a continuous hunt to see what's out there, who's cutting through the cloth, who's doing something abstract that nobody else is doing. So I listen to everybody. I listen to T Grizzly, I listen to Good Dirt, I listen to J. Cole, from a broad band of the young artists, just to keep in my mind relative to what's going on in the outside world as opposed to just in my world. I listen to a lot of young artists.
Okay, and as far as listening to today's music, what do you actually listen for? Are you listening for lyrics? Are you listening for the beat? Because some people, they have different opinions and what they talk about nowadays. How do you feel about that? Yeah.
Certain artists for certain things.
Okay, cool.
So I don't expect this artist, if he a party rapper or he talk about having fun all the time, to say nothing gangster.
Right.
I don't look for this gangster dude to say nothing prolific.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to define artists by how good they are at what they do.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Got
so
you.
I don't put them all in
right.
the box.
So you don't really like the message that they give, you know what I'm saying, as far as to the younger generation, Lil Durk, he's always talking about we consider it sliding on people, sliding on ops and that kind of stuff,
And like him and J. Cole, two different people.
For sure.
Two different types of rappers, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I listen to a broad band of them, and I like each one for whatever, certain things that they might do.
Okay.
And they just dropped a song.
They did. Right.
I like Mo3.
Oh,
right.
I love Mo3. My artist was a fan of Mo3 first. He feed me Mo3.
Right.
And unfortunately he passed, and rest in peace to
Rest in
him.
peace.
But when I did get a load of Mo3, and that was after he was gone, I'm like, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Super
He's
talented.
incredible. He and in my playlist, and I love that Mo3 now.
He really put his emotions into his music.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
That's what made it. Yeah, it's
so
passion.
you know, that's something I look for. You know, what they talking about is passion, but people talk about what they want to talk about. You know, sometimes it be good and you don't agree with what they saying. But you know, sometimes you get a complete package. You know what I mean? So, everybody like different stuff, man. You'll be surprised.
That's Kyrie now.
Yeah, man. I'm with both of them because I just try to learn. I can't act like I listen to my but I know the name. I admire the success.
My side of town, where haters, jackers, and police ride around. On my side.